I'm not above talking about the feuds of Anthony Cumia and Opie.
No,
I live for this shit.
This is most of what we talk about.
I live for this shit.
It keeps me going, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have both Opie and Anthony on the show sometime.
Mm-hmm.
That would be beautiful. I've asked Opie many times on Twitter to do Hate Watch, but
He would do it.
he's above he's above everything. He lives in he thinks because he lives high up in the sky, he's a king.
No.
By
He's
the way,
a window washer,
Yeah.
Evan. Please.
He's
at work right now.
That might be a building that's being built.
I mean-
that he sleeps on an empty floor.
it's the Die Hard
Yeah.
building.
Yeah. It's the one of the buildings from like Batman Returns.
I mean, his co-host is the sunset. He has no friends anymore.
You really can't tell. Opie might have $5 or $5 million. I have no idea.
What's funny is he doesn't have the budget to have like a skyline behind him. He has to have the
real skyline.
He has to get in a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
And start going live and start yelling.
Yeah. He's racing to his building being like, it's magic hour. I got to record. I got to record. A guy just told me to kill myself on fucking F&M.
Yeah.
On Pal Talk.
I think he just kind of wanders around New York and like makes friends with chefs and then asks them if they want to like be his co-host.
Every day on his birthday, he just buys himself a birthday cake and smashes it, sadly, outside his own high rise.
It's so sad. What the fuck,
Yeah.
man?
I know.
He lights the candles, gives it to a homeless person, then smashes and steps on it. Yeah.
I met the Nia. She's a lovely person. Nia goes way back in the.
He's talking about
the
Bill
New York
Burr's
City
wife, Nia.
comedy scene.
Great.
Right.
I hate to tell you this, but
Can I tell you when I saw
New
Nia
York
flip
comics
off
that you
Trump,
know-
I go, "What's Opie going to say about this?" I'm like I got a big newspaper I got. I go, "Opie, your response." Opie, give me a word, champ.
Oh man, it's so crazy that if you go to Washington Square Park, you could see Opie like doing a radio show to a tree, like next to homeless mustard,
Yeah,
next to all the homeless people that used to be on the show.
yeah. Setting up a mic next to a squirrel, putting little headphones on it.
It's interesting to look like a bait shop retard.
Yeah.
Like everybody already knows things aren't going well.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh yeah, you wanna some worms?
He looks like
And a can?
he looks like he throws himself into the ocean.
Being like,
Hey, how's it going? I'm the bait.
Put a hook in me.
Put a hook on me. Throw me out there.
nobody
See what we
likes
catch.
me. Nobody likes me. What if I put a big hook on my hat and it's frayed on one side? Huh? Yeah, you know, he's texting Bobo the retard and getting blocked.
Oh yeah.
He's texting Bobo the retard, what are you doing? And then it just says red 645.
Bobo goes, "Shut up, hack."
He defends Nia here.
and love like the Nia. She's actually a lovely gal. She's all right. Strong woman. She's a strong woman.
God damn it.
And in this society,
Dude, if you show this tape, if you showed this tape to somebody in 1987 at a FM show in Cleveland, they'd be like, "What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Get this out of my office."
Oh, Opie.
that don't like women in general, but they certainly don't like a strong woman.
Yep, great audio. It's only your 40th year in radio.
I heard that a lot.
He's recording this on a BlackBerry.
Like his fans don't even have names. It's just called Facebook user. This guy's just saying, "Good morning, buddy."
His comments are saying like, "Hey, check out the new watch." It's all spam robots.
He goes, "Oh look, Tom from MySpace in the chat."
I think he starts to say, well, first of all, it's so great. It's just some guy saying, I wish Roy Rogers was still open.
Yeah.
People are at their
trucker.
That guy's trying to text his son right now.
There's guys in there like, "Do you guys know when Rayo's closes?" Just asking for directions.
Yeah, there's guys going age, sex, location. Any 14-year-olds, any 14. I'm in Canada. Where you at? The cartel starts using Opie's show to send messages. It's the safest way to send correspondence. You just see a guy called Pedro. He's like, okay, that's where all the cocaine is buried.
Oh, yeah. No, it's more encrypted than the dark web. This is better than an onion link.
Yeah.
You can send anything over the chat on the live Opie streams.
There's babies being bought before they're born in the Opie live streams.
I think at one point in this video, and the audio quality is so bad, I don't even want to play any more of it. Mm-hmm. At one point in this video, he's like, "Look, and I I could be one of these guys out here supporting Trump, and I could have all these fans, but I'm not going to do that to you guys. I'm not one of the dishonest ones. Not dishonest.
God.
And I don't know when he started talking like this, by the way.
He after the show ended and like everybody went against him, and he just kept doubling down on being a worthless, egotistical idiot. He started just always saying like, Jim Norton, my radio show. Like,
well, he's one of those. If you can't say anything funny, eventually you get so desperate working in that media that he's like, well, what if I go Jim Norton?
Yeah,
that's his. That's what his attempt at comedy,
voices and stuff.
His comedy's going like, hey, Tim Allen did the oi oi oi. Like I'll kind of do that.
Yeah,
and that'll be my thing.
Well, I wish Anthony wasn't in the hospital for being racist. Mm-hmm. So he could clap back at Opie right now.
Yeah, Anthony drove past the Popeyes and his heart nearly exploded. Anthony's heart. Anthony's in the movie Crank, but it's just seeing tweets of videos of black kids stealing honey buns. That's the only thing keeping his heart alive.
Yeah,
is the racism.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. The worst is like at least like when he's like, let me tell you something about Jim. A lot of raisins he ate. You know, just searching. That's like horrible. But the worst is when he's clipping a bit that you can really tell he's like crushed, and he sent this clip to his producer to like do all the edits and the special effects and stuff. And it's him. The one I clicked on when I was snooping his page was like him going like, it literally starts him going, you remember smoking sections in restaurants?
Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
And he goes, yeah, it was like there's an invisible wall that stops your smoke from getting on my tuna tartare.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's
That's tough.
It's so tough.
Mm-hmm.
It's so tough to even think about him.
At the end of this video, he starts going, and he's like, and Lucky Louie, that was a hunk of shit.
Yeah.
A show, correct me if I'm wrong, it aired in 2004.
Yeah.
It aired 19 years ago. There's one season.
You might as well be talking about Rutherford B. Hayes.
But also, Louis then went on to have a TV show that it won like 40 Emmys or something.
A lot of things happened between those times.
Yeah.
Louis didn't fail, Opie.
Right.
He's doing really amazing.
You could literally ask like him, he's like, what do you think about him getting canceled? He's like, what's that now? What are you talking about? I've become so sad that I think it's 2003 as a safety mechanism.
I always wonder about Opie's family. Like, who's letting this happen?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
His wife must be just like a catatonic. Like, does she speak English? Does she even know what is going on?
I think he's got a real last 30 minutes of the Irishman thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think Opie, like, there's a bank in Manhattan where Opie's like stumbling up to his daughter and she's like putting the teller sign up and walking away.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, every day, like somebody in Manhattan like calls the NYPD because they see him through the window, and it's more grisly than witnessing like a murder. They just go there. I think there's a pathetic retard live streaming to nobody from his high rise.
It's Rear Window, but Jimmy Stewart's just like, there's a sad loser trying to hold on to a career he didn't even have.